So we got this video here that I wanted to check out. It's Germanic versus Romance. And, you know, as a Romance representative, I need to see. I need to have a look. And then there is this, and then can they understand each other? Which is kind of a silly question, because I mean, why would we be able to understand each other? We are not even two different languages, two different language families, but hey, who cares? Video got a lot of views, so good for them. So we've got Spain here. Italy, she's a fellow Italian, that's lovely. French, Brazil. Okay, so we got Spanish, Italian, French, and Portuguese. Over here for the Germanic side, we've got English with America. Isn't that the Belgian? Am I being silly? I thought, for some reason, for a moment, I thought there was a... What flag is that? I don't know. Then we've got Germany. Is this Sweden? I get the Nordic countries' flags confused, to be honest. Is this one Sweden? I think it's Sweden, yeah, probably. Yes, good. So the only one I'm missing is this one, if it's not Belgium. For a moment, I thought that was Belgium. Yeah, that is Sweden. That's fantastic. We're not going to watch the whole video as usual, so that I encourage people to go and click the link in the description. For now, let's have a look.
Very similar.
In Spain we say oficina.
In Italy we say ufficio.
In Portuguese we say escritório.
Where does it come from?
Onder de grond. Een soort trein die onder de grond gaat.
I have no idea what he's saying.
Hello!
Oh, this is fun.
I, as a German, do think that Spanish and Italian sounds very beautiful. And
Thank
French.
you.
Portuguese!
No French, sorry. Sorry, she said Spanish and Italian. Don't care. That's freedom of speech. That's what she said. Great. We appreciate that. Let's go.
C'est belle, c'est très belle.
I think, for me, at least the Romance languages, they sound very familiar. So even if I don't learn it, I get to understand a percentage of it. However,
Absolutely.
I do not have that much contact with Germanic languages, except from English, of course. But I hope in a way that like I'm gonna be able to catch a few things here and there because
English is kind of a in between, isn't it? It's really, they should have put the American lady here in the middle, because English is really a ring of connection. If you really think about it, it's basically a Germanic language that pretends to be Romance. It's like a Romance language that is having a midlife crisis and thinks it's Germanic.
of English. But yeah, I'm not putting in my hopes up, to be honest. Very honest.
For me, the Brazilian Portuguese is the most foreign, so I just hope to hear more, pick up more.
Yeah, the most foreign for me are definitely Italian and Portuguese, but I grew up speaking French and a little bit of Italian,
So she's a cheater. She's cheating. That's cheating. Cheating.
hopefully, I hope it'll kick in. Honestly, like having German friends in Korea, I found out how much German I actually understand. I think we use a lot of German words, especially in English, not knowing that they're German, like especially with older generations, yeah.
You thought I was German too.
Yeah, well, we have bigger problems.
We absolutely. I think we're very similar.
Yeah.
We can. I fully believe we can have a full conversation in our own languages right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, that is actually true. I've had it because the guy who brings me my mail is from Mexico. And he literally, when he comes here, he speaks Spanish to me and I respond in Italian. Now, given, I do speak some Spanish, so I do enjoy then trying to speak Spanish with him. But we just decided to test that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if it's a very simple conversation, we can understand each other. We can, of course, sometimes I have to touch up the way I say something, because I know that maybe one word will be harder for him to understand, whereas another one, I kind of know that it sounds closer to Spanish. But yeah, no, this is totally doable.
Yeah. No, but actually our languages are very, very similar. Not just grammatically, but also many words are the same. So it's really easy to understand each other, even without knowing the other person's language.
I mean, for me to be like them, I would need my Nordic sisters and brothers on this side. But I feel like you guys are gonna have harder time maybe understanding me than me, you guys.
Yeah, I think we would do pretty okay.
All right, let's go.
In USA, we say cheese.
In Belgium, we say kaas.
In Germany, we say Käse.
In Swedish, we say ost.
Wow, man, look at that Nordic power. You disagree? She's going to jump on the freaking drekar and she's going to axe you to death.
In French, that means just go.
I actually like that. That sounded
I'm gonna
nice.
use that. I'm gonna start using that to my French friends. Like,
It's not a good
cheese,
thing.
cheese.
In Spain we say queso.
In Italy, we say formaggio.
In French, we say fromage.
In Brazil, we say queijo.
That's so cool. Italy and France are closer. I like that they did that. And then the Spanish guy with the Portuguese. Let me tell you this much. If the word in Sicilian is different, I'll tell you, since I'm a Sicilian native speaker as well. In this case, Sicilian kind of sounds like Italian with an accent from Sicily. So for formaggio in Italian, in Sicilian, I would say fu in maggio. So it's very similar. But I'll tell you the Sicilian one, and we'll see which one is closer to. That could be interesting, actually, to do.
I'm with you. Yep.
And for you, the word cheese is more similar to English.
Yeah.
Queso and cheese.
I wonder what cheese comes from.
We say queso when it's like melted with flavor.
Oh, sure, yeah, we might do
Yeah,
that too.
it's like a type
I
of-
know historically because I had a class recently about that. Since like English is from German language, before it was pronounced que like in German, but later French people came and were like, we don't like it because it's too similar with the K sound, so they changed it with like ch. That's why.
Wow.
Yes, ask me anytime. Got an A+ on that class.
Oh, nice. Good for her. Good for
In the
her.
US, we would say butter.
In Belgium, we say boter.
In Germany, we say butter.
In Swedish, we say smör.
In Spain,
Oh, you gotta be joking. Did she say smar? Literally, it's always like the other three are very close. It sounds so cool though. Smar. Man, I need to pick up a Nordic language, guys.
In Belgium, we say boter.
In a second.
Germany, we say butter.
In Swedish, we say smör.
in Spain we say mantequilla.
In Italian, we say burro.
In French, we say beurre.
In Brazil, we say manteiga.
We are together here.
Isn't that funny that the Italian for butter is burro, which in Spanish means donkey? So, like, if you don't know that and you hear an Italian saying, I want to eat butter, but you're Spanish, you might think that the Italian wants to eat a donkey. Sicilian is the same, so that one, no need.
Yeah, it's most similar.
That's why you say smörgåsbord is from Swedish. And
Wow.
smörgås means sandwich in Swedish. Because you put butter on it, yeah. I don't know, gås means duck or something like that. That doesn't make sense, but yeah.
Burro sounds like stupid or dummy if we're talking about the animal.
In Italian, we say mantecare when we put food with butter in the pan.
Ooh.
True.
Cool.
In the USA, we would say king.
In Belgium, we say koning.
In Germany, we say König.
In Swedish, we say kung, but you could say konung, I guess, but that sounds a bit old-fashioned, yeah. Because it was more similar to what you said, that's why I said it, yeah.
In Spain we say rey.
In Italy, we say re.
In French, we say roi.
In Brazil, we say hey.
I mean,
Hey.
Hey, because, yeah, that's that. In Portuguese, I don't. Would it sound like that? But I do know that people in Brazil have this characteristic of pronouncing the R like an H, depending on the area.
So you're the only one different.
hey, rey.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much. The first R is always pronounced as h.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just the middle R that can be or
But double R is pronounced h too.
r. Yeah. H.
Okay.
So Ronaldinho is
Ronaldinho.
Wow.
Yeah. K versus R.
In the US, we would say painting.
In Belgium, we say schilderij.
In Germany, we say Gemälde.
In Swedish, we say målning, but I think the word for art, konst, is the same.
I like both the German word and the Swedish word the most. I gotta say, I wonder where in Germany she's from. Is she? I don't know anything about German, unfortunately. So if you do speak German, let me know. Is she speaking High German? I'd be interested in knowing that. Pretty cool.
Kunst, right?
Kunst.
Yeah.
But that's art.
That's similar, yeah, I'm just saying that was similar.
How do you say that again in German?
Gemälde.
Gemälde. I love it. It's you know what it sounds like? It sounds like Age of Empires when you play and they speak like an older language and you click and you're like, Hureda. Like you click them, they say something. I haven't got a clue what they're saying. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It sounds like Age of Empires, 100%.
Gemälde. Yeah.
It sounds like, oh, what a shit.
I Portuguese. We put a G de merde. That's the same. What is it?
What the heck happened?
Every word means something bad in some language, yeah.
She too, not only me.
Oh my god.
In Spain, we will say cuadro, but maybe some of them will say also pintura.
In Italy, we say dipinto.
In French, we say peinture.
In Brazil, we can say quadro or pintura.
So, to be honest, I wish the Italian said this, but quadro is also so dipinto is fine, the one she said for a painting. But so is quadro. We say quadro. Like, my dad is a professional painter. That's what he did his entire life. And I almost never heard him say dipinto. He always say quadro. So quadro is totally fine. Dipinto is okay too, but it was important to underline that.
I think bonjour, pintura, pintura. It's kind of...
I thought we would be more similar.
What was yours again?
Gemälde. German is such a difficult language, and like we have so many words for a single thing.
Everyone does, actually. I'm gonna correct the pretty red here, because when you start, it's a beginner's mistake to think, oh, my language has so many different ways to say the same thing, and then you think that the other languages, even your target language when you study it, they're not as sophisticated. This is an illusion. Every language has multiple ways to say the same thing. It's just that it won't necessarily overlap with your own. It's a beginner's mistake. It's something that people say. But then once you actually get to a very high level in the target language, you realize, oh, damn, they also have a million different ways to say the same freaking thing. So that's important to underline. We all went through it. I'm not singling it out, but I'm just saying it's something we all do until we actually realize, damn, I mean, I thought the same about English. I thought, well, in Italian, we could say like the same thing. We could say 50 different times, the ways. And then I thought in English it's not the case, but it is, absolutely is.
And like, I don't know, to me, German is beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I
maybe
agree.
it's just me, but Gemälde, it's like, for example, painting, to paint. But we don't have a verb for Gemälde, you know?
How do you say to paint then?
Oh, so that's the
Malen.
thought.
Oh, we say måla. Oh,
Malen, she said. Malen, and then she said mula. Wow.
oh, okay. I see.
Oh, it's quite an elegant sounding word as well, right? Because like the stereotype about German is that it's a kind of harsh language,
Yeah.
right? But Gemälde sounds like,
Yes.
it sounds like, and it's gentle, right?
Or like the words that we're picking are like that, but like you speak so softly that kind of like disconstructed that idea of
Yeah.
like German being like super.
Because German is not aggressive. It depends on, because this is my opinion, any
Please.
language can sound aggressive.
Yeah.
French can sound aggressive, Korean can
Of
sound
course.
aggressive, every language, but it depends on who speaks it.
Okay, can you say ambulance?
Krankenwagen.
Yeah, she
Okay, it's
doesn't
just
sound
her.
in any
It's
way.
just
She's so sweet.
In the US, we would say office.
In Belgium, we say kantoor.
In Germany, we say bureau.
In Swedish, we say kontor. But I guess biro would mean like a
They're all
part
different.
of a company, something like that.
In Spain, we say oficina.
In Italy, we say ufficio.
In French, we say bureau.
In Portuguese, we say escritório.
That is crazy. So the fact that in Spanish they say oficina, it's a false friend then, because in Italian we do have officina, but it's a workshop. So like it could also be the place where, I don't know, they make cars, they build stuff, they do mechanical work. That's an officina. But ufficio is the office. So like, hey, I'm going to the office 9 to 5 type of thing. So I suppose that's a false friend.
Where does it come from?
Is the place where you escreve, which is right. So like the place where you
But
gotta
office
work.
is like where you go to work, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because, I mean, escritorio, you know, in Spanish is
No,
like
yeah.
where you write.
But you said something like office, so it was similar to English.
Yeah.
The Italian one, no?
I mean, both of us is like similar to office. Oficina, and she's saying
Ufficio.
We say bureau too. It's just like a more official
Yeah.
type of office. It wouldn't be a general office.
Like
Yeah.
cover
Like the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, you muppet.
German.
Yeah.
For this specific word is interesting for the Romance languages, because in each other languages, their version of office is another word and other
Yeah.
things in Italian. So officina for us is the place where you bring your car to get fixed.
See, I told you.
Us too.
You say
I said escritório.
escritorio is literally the place where you put the book and write,
Yeah.
and also the bureau is a different thing. This is quite interesting.
and you said oficio, right?
Ufficio.
I mean, you say oficio, but for me, it's like if you say oficio, it's like job,
Oh, for us too.
job, like.
Yeah.
Really?
So like, what is your officio?
But if you don't make it like
Really? Well, job would be... So here is a difference between Sicilian and Italian, since I did say that I was going to bring it up. Ufficio. Just trying to think, but... because a job is lavoro in Italian, and in Sicilian is travaglio. O travaglio. Can't think of
More fancy, you just say oficio. Like, ¿cuál es tu oficio?
Professora.
¿Cuál es
Yeah,
tu
like that.
oficio?
It sounds like fancy, right?
This is interesting.
In the US, we say shower.
In Belgium, we say douche.
In Germany, we say Dusche.
In Swedish, we say douche.
In Spain, we say ducha.
In Italy, we say doccia.
In French, we say douche. Don't f it up.
In Portuguese, if it's a fast shower, like, then we say dusha, or like the one that you.
Okay, stop here.
It's dusha,
Stop here.
but just shower is chuveiro. But
That's how
again,
it's
if you say dusha, like, oh, I'm going to have a dusha, or like, I was in the dusha, like we understand that it's
Okay.
the shower.
I heard Brazilians shower 14 times a week. Is that true?
14?
Yeah, I also saw that video.
Well, twice a day, yeah.
What
Twice a day,
video?
yeah.
At least, because like if it's summer, it's 4 times a day, easy.
At least in French.
4 times a day, it's a little excessive, to be honest. I mean, I am all for showering and whatnot. It's not like I'm dirty or anything, but 4 times a day, I mean, what? How do you do that if you're in the freaking escritorio? In the office, am I right? You're at the Bureau of Investigation, are gonna say, no, sorry guys, you need to release me because I need to have my 3rd shower. It's usually the heat. Oh, I see. Mamma mia.
In French, it's once.
Once a week.
No, once a day.
Once a day.
What-
Once a day.
Once a week.
No.
Okay, I want to break that stereotype that French are dirty or they smell bad. That's not true.
Oh my god.
We take shower every day.
Well, that's what I heard. That a lot of people use a lot of perfume in France because they
Yeah.
don't take a shower. But like, I know it's wrong. Don't worry. It's okay. We
That's
got
not
it. We
true.
got it.
In English, douche is a
I mean, maybe it was true. Yeah, in English, douche is a bad word. That's true. Douchebag.
bad word. Like a
Yeah.
very bad word, yeah.
Like you douchebag.
Yeah, douche. And then it's also like a device that I won't explain on camera, but yeah. Yeah. So like if someone's like, you're a douchebag, you're like, that's it. That's like the end of the list for bad words. In the US, we say floor.
In Belgium, we say vloer.
In Germany, we say Boden.
In Swedish, we say golv.
Boden. Boden. Did she say Boden? And then golf. Cool. Oh yeah, piso. You know what? So this Spanish word sounds nothing like Italian in any way, shape or form, no idea. But I see it all the time here in the US. Whenever we go to like McDonald's, they have, if they're cleaning the freaking floor, and they have the signals, the signs in the yellow, bright yellow signs, it always says piso mojado. And so I learned it. I guess it means wet floor, because it's written in English on top of it. I would not understand it, by the way, but I do because I see piso everywhere, so that's what it means.
In Spain, we say piso.
In Italy, we say pavimento.
In French, we say sol.
In Portuguese, we say piso, chão, solo, pavimento.
Chão. Well, to be honest, so in Italian too, because you can say suolo, but that means il suolo. It's like the floor, the ground. There we go. Suolo is more like the ground. Pavimento, I know it sounds like pavement in English, but it does mean like the floor, the actual floor. Do we have any other word?
We have them all. It just depends on what type of floor we're talking about.
We can say par terre too, par terre.
Per terra. in
Per
Italian.
terra, yeah.
When you put something on,
Yeah,
on the ground, per terra.
Per terra. Yep.
That's true. Now that we think about it, then they have an advantage because they have English. It's like everybody speaks English. That's not fair. Okay. Okay, let's go. Wait for you to guess. É uma comida que geralmente você pode colocar ou no avocado ou você pode comer com pão, e no Brasil a gente come com pão e queijo. É também usado quando você tá comendo ou tomando vinho. Então, vinho, queijo, isso, essa coisa. Essa comida é de porco, vem do porco, tá? Entendeu?
Sim.
Você já sabe o que é?
What is it? Ham? Maybe it's ham?
Yo creo que sí.
Okay.
I think yes. I have just only one guess. Oh, jamón.
Yeah. Yes! Yeah, I understood it too. So, because again, Portuguese is so, I love Portuguese, by the way. But the thing is, I did not understand the word for bread, for instance, but I did understand when she said it's food and it comes from a pig. So of course at that point, what can it be? It's gotta be ham. I mean, that's the first thing that I thought. I'm an Italian. What do you want from me? Prosciutto. prosciutto, buonissimo. So, yeah, it's either that or salame, I guess, but that's what I thought. So I could kind of understand her. It's just sometimes it's, and I know for a fact that if I read it, like if she wrote it down, I would have probably understood 90%. It's the pronunciation that kind of threw the rest of Romance speakers off. Let's go, next one, let's go, this is good.
Wait, it's the opposite. It should be like da-da-ding, da-da-ding. Yeah, you got it right. Yes, come on. Nice. Oh.
Okay, next.
Actually, I understand everything you said.
Really?
Yeah, it's like so easy. You just said like, I understand everything what she said. Because it's like, for me, she was like speaking like Spanish, but with a bit of accent.
Accent,
Similar,
I understand.
Because she was just like, es una comida, es una comida, eu con vino, queso, cheese, like this. So I said, oh.
Yeah, Spanish and Portuguese.
To be honest, yeah, when it comes to Romance language family, I would say Portuguese and Spanish are closer, and then Italian and French are closer. Because if you think about it, food and even to eat, comida, comer, right? In Spanish, and I guess in Portuguese is similar to that. Instead, in Italian, we say mangiare, to eat, and in French, it's manger. So you can tell that a lot of the times, Italian and French are closer. There are plenty of situations where Italian and Spanish, I would say Portuguese is the most distant. It's closer to Spanish. Then you have Italian in between Spanish and French. That's how I'm going to say it. So Italian is going to be close to Spanish, close to French, kind of in between the two.
Usually tend to say that's like, even if we don't learn the other language, we can understand like 80%.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Okay, well, 80% she's exaggerating it, but they are young, so they're just being, they're being young. 80% it depends. Like if this was very simple, right? It's like food, ham, bread, wine, drink, eat. I mean, come on. It's not like you can understand 80% of a freaking lesson on biology or like, you know what I mean? It kind of depends. Or if you watch a movie, I suppose. But yeah, sure.
Yes, nice.
Let's do one more.
Do I get points if I also got it?
How did you get that?
I understood what you said.
What?
Yeah.
Vale. Estás lista, ¿no?
Okay, let's try Spanish.
Confía en ti.
Yo no.
No, es muy fácil, lo vas a conseguir.
Okay.
Es una fruta, ¿vale?
Ah.
¿Conoces a Bob Esponja?
Sí.
Su casa.
Ah, okay.
La casa de Bob Esponja.
You know what's crazy? I understood the Spanish guy because he said it's a fruit. I know we've got subtitles, but I'm trying not to read them. So he said it's a fruit, and then he said, "Do you know SpongeBob?" And to be fair, I don't think I would have recognized SpongeBob in Spanish. But then he said it's his house. But I don't know. I don't watch freaking SpongeBob. So I don't know what his house looks like. Do you guys know? I haven't got a clue. So he would have had to come up with a different way to describe the fruit for me because I'm not familiar with the cartoon.
Is
Sí,
that?
es lo
Okay.
que es ¿cómo se llama la fruta de la casa de Bob Esponja?
¿Cómo se llama la fruta de la casa de? Sí, good. Yeah, no, I understand him. Cool. How do you call the fruit of the house of SpongeBob?
Can I say it? It's pineapple.
The house of SpongeBob, she said.
I had no idea.
Casa.
Yeah. So easy.
Yeah, that was easy.
Genius.
That was good.
But like because I saw the word, I knew it was pineapple.
Yeah, but I was the first thing I thought was I will say the SpongeBob house. And
Yeah, I thought about the Hawaiian pizza.
Don't you dare. Don't you.
Pineapple.
No. Italian lady, come on. You don't say, oh, yeah, when they talk about pineapple or pizza, what are you doing? That's when you flip the table. That is when you flip the table. Am I right? It's like it should have been. I'm not saying like exaggerate, and I'm just saying declaration of war. Like I'm not saying that the Pearl Harbor. No, you formal declaration of war against France.
It's a fruit, right? So his house, what kind of fruit is it? She said pineapple.
That was very easy.
Yeah.
Me? No. I am the...
Speak French. Come on.
We did like a long time ago video together. They were speaking Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, and I was speaking French. And they could understand. Everyone could understand everyone, and I was the only one who was like, I do not understand.
for me it was easy because I understood everything they said.
Yeah. The Spanish was easy. The Portuguese was like I could have survived, but not easy.
Fruta en casa.
But maybe fruta, casa, and if I tell you like Bob Esponja.
Anyways, very cool video. I'm not gonna watch until the end, but it was really fun. I liked it, so we're gonna give him a like. It was great. I hope you enjoyed it. Lovely video.